Welcome to our channel. Today, we have an interesting topic: why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? The untold story of World War II. If you are new to our channel, subscribe to our channel immediately. Press the bell icon next to it. Only then will you get our latest updates. During World War II, Hitler was successfully taking over all the countries. The next target was the Soviet Union. On the other side, on November 26, 1941, 6 aircraft carriers, 2 warships, and hundreds of aircraft left Japan and started their journey from Hawaii's Oahu. On December 7, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in America. This attack surprised America. This one attack changed the course of World War II, and Imperial Japan suffered a great loss. In World War II, America, which was in the middle of the world after the attack on Japan, declared war on Japan with full power. But why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? How did Japan's wrong plan destroy them? Let's see what happened in this video. This video is going to tell you about many interesting things in history. We will start from the 1930s. Japan had a problem with the large number of islands. They did not get the natural resources from their land. To make Japan's islands more fertile, something was needed. Not only this, Japan's colonizers were about creating a greater Asia. Japan's first expansion started in 1931, capturing Manchuria, a province rich in natural resources. Also, during the Asia War, Japan's strength increased. In the next few years, by July 1937, Japan advanced into China, leading to a full war between Japan and China. Initially, everything went well for Japan, achieving victories. Japan started to search for more resources in other places. By 1940, Indonesia, Myanmar, Cambodia, Vietnam, North Korea, South Korea, Laos, and many other places were under Japanese rule. In the whole Pacific region, America was worried about Japan's expansion. After World War I, America thought there would be no further problems. America was confident about maintaining peace through official agreements. However, in 1939, Hitler was waging war against Europe, while Japan was fighting China. America gradually shifted its attention toward these growing conflicts. In 1939, American President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed a new middle-level law that allowed France and Britain to use their weapons. By 1941, America, China, and the Soviet Union were getting involved in these conflicts. Even though America initially remained neutral, it was clear who they supported. During World War II, the Allied powers included Britain, France, China, and the Soviet Union, while the Axis powers had Germany, Italy, and Japan. America supplied resources to the Allied forces, making it clear that Japan was not on their side. Not only this, Japan needed more oil for its military needs. By 1939, Japan's oil production was 6% less than the rest, meaning 80% of Japan's oil was imported from the United States and 14% from the Dutch East Indies, Indonesia. Oil was crucial for Japan's control over China and other regions. Japan also needed other raw materials like iron, steel, and scrap metal. However, these materials came from America, which imposed economic sanctions on Japan. Japan had 2 strategies: northern and southern strategies. The Imperial Army planned to take resources from China, Mongolia, and Siberia, while the Imperial Navy focused on taking over British Malaya and the Dutch East Indies, which had abundant oil and rubber. During this time, Vietnam and Cambodia were known as French Indochina. Due to conflicts between Japan and Britain, Japan became more deeply involved in World War II. By 1940, Japan had already controlled Manchuria and China. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union was also at war with Japan. In this war, the Soviet and Mongolian armies defeated Japan in the Battle of Kok-and-Gol. After this failure, Japan signed the Non-Aggression Pact with the Soviet Union. With China under its control, Japan's Imperial Navy began expanding its reach. However, America imposed economic sanctions, banning Japan from acquiring iron, steel, and copper. Japan did not surrender to these economic restrictions. In 1941, Japan attacked French Indochina, which included Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. In response, America froze all Japanese assets in the US and blocked Japan from buying oil. America also imposed 80% economic sanctions on Japan and demanded that Japan withdraw from China and break its alliance with Germany and Italy. If Japan followed these conditions, its dream of a greater Asia would be over. Japan needed a new plan to secure its oil supply. It saw that Malaysia and Indonesia were rich in oil and other resources. Japan decided to seize these regions to reduce its dependence on America. However, this plan had a problem. As mentioned earlier, Indonesia was controlled by the Dutch, and Malaysia was controlled by Britain. Both Britain and the Netherlands were allies of America. If Japan attacked these regions, America would retaliate. Japan believed that America would not attack first, so they devised a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor to cripple the US Navy. At the same time, Japan advanced into the Philippines, Thailand, Malaya, and Hong Kong. These regions quickly fell under Japanese control. However, Japan soon faced a major challenge. The United States retaliated with full force. As the war progressed, Britain and China also fought against Japan. The Japanese army realized that victory was uncertain. After 4 years of intense battles, America launched a massive counterattack on Japan. Following the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, Japan surrendered to the US, marking the end of World War II. Watch the full story of World War I and World War II in our previous videos. We will be back with another interesting video soon. Thank you for your valuable time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. See you in the next video.